Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today our sources bring us, well, a pretty ruthless concept.
It's the strategic idea. Get others to do the work, the hard stuff, but make sure you always take the credit.
And the goal, according to the material, is understanding how doing this creates this almost godlike aura of efficiency.
Exactly. We're digging into some painful history here, looking at Nikola Tesla's experiences.
Right, comparing his path to someone like Thomas Edison, who is much more strategically ruthless, you could say. And others too, like Rubens.
So the big question for you, the listener, is how do you balance putting in genuine effort with, managing your reputation effectively?
Let's jump right in. The classic cautionary tale has to be Tesla in his time with Edison.
Oh, absolutely. It's fascinating because Tesla was brilliant, obviously, but maybe strategically naive.
How so?
Well, back in 1883, he spent a whole year, a really tough year, redesigning these dynamos for Continental Edison.
And Edison promised him a huge sum for it, right? $50,000.
That was the promise. A massive amount back then.
Ouch, I sense a butt coming.
You got it. Tesla nails the redesign, asks for the money, and Edison just laughs. Calls it American humor. Offers a tiny raise instead.
That's brutal. So the takeaway is hard work alone isn't enough.
Not if you don't secure the credit and the reward. That seemed to be Tesla's pattern, unfortunately.
Yeah, like with the alternating current system. That's still the standard we use everywhere.
Right. But financiers like J. Pierpont Morgan basically strong-armed him into a buyout. He got about $216,000 for patents that should have paid out maybe $12 million in royalties.
And radio, too. Didn't Marconi get the credit there?
He did. Marconi used Tesla's 1897 patent for that famous broadcast in 1899. Tesla, nothing, no money, no recognition, even though some call him the real father of radio.
So is the lesson just don't be idealistic? That seems incredibly harsh.
Well, the sources suggest his big mistake was thinking science was somehow separate from, petty rivalries in business. He tried to do it all alone.
And burned himself out, ended up broke.
Exactly. Now, contrast that with Edison, polar opposite.
How so? He was less the scientist, more the manager.
A businessman and a publicist, absolutely.
Right.
He famously said he didn't need to be a mathematician because he could just hire one.
Okay, but doesn't that mean he lacks deep understanding? Isn't that a risk?
Maybe, but deep understanding wasn't his primary goal. It was results, output, under the Edison brand. Spot the opportunity, hire the best people, take the credit.
Which sounds a lot like the Peter Paul Rubens example.
Oh, definitely. Rubens had this huge studio, like an art factory line, with specialized painters.
Right, and when a rich client came to visit.
And he'd clear everyone out, work really fast himself for a bit, and boom, he looks like this solitary genius churning out masterpieces effortlessly.
That's the godlike strength appearance they talk about.
Precisely, appearing effortless even when you're leveraging tons of other people's effort.
Okay, so step 1, leverage others. Step 2, protect the credit.
You got it. Watch out for the vultures, as the source puts it. Credit can be even more valuable than the actual discovery sometimes.
Like that Balboa guy. Discovered the Inca location, but couldn't keep quiet.
Yeah, and Pizarro swooped in. Balboa got betrayed. Pizarro got the glory and the gold. Lesson learned. Keep your discoveries close until you're ready.
And the other lesson is about using the past.
Like Newton said, standing on the shoulders of giants. Don't reinvent the wheel. Use existing knowledge, save your energy, look smarter.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But is there ever a time not to take all the credit?
Yes, there's a crucial reversal. If your own power isn't totally solid yet, you might need to share the credit strategically.
Like Henry Kissinger with Nixon and the China visit?
Exactly. Kissinger let Nixon have the lion's share of the public credit. Why?
To avoid looking like he was overreaching? To solidify his own position with Nixon.
Precisely. He played the long game, ensuring he remained indispensable without threatening the guy at the very top. Smart sharing.
So it really boils down to a choice, doesn't it?
It does. Are you going to be the brilliant but ultimately exhausted and unrecognized Tesla? Or are you going to be more like the vulture?
The source material is pretty blunt. It suggests you shouldn't fight the vulture, you should join him.
So the final thought for you to chew on. What does it mean for your projects, your career, if the most efficient way to get results is, quote, by the sweat of another's brow?
Something to think about. Join us next time for another deep dive.